Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays back in some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 11 / the free update news and information. This is some pretty vital information for those of you guys that play in the more competitive aspect or are just interested in seeing what pretty much changed since the last update. I believe the last one was like version 1.14.1 or something like that. They had so many other updates in between DLC 10 and everything, so this will actually be version 1.15, the latest version, post August 26th of this year, after DLC 10 and everything. So I think DLC 10 was last year in December, I think. So yes, it's been quite some time since then. I do want to say a big, massive, gargantuan shout-outs to the homie Marcus, my boy, at Vamplosion on Twitter. Go give him a follow. He's the one that actually sent this to me, and I'm pretty sure it's a combination of, like, Demon Boy, him. I think there's actual credits down here. Yeah, so we have the translations by Vamplosion, the quality control by Rechow and Demon Boy, and miscellaneous work by RDF 2050. So I believe that's all of their Twitter handles and everything. So definitely go give them a follow. I'll try to find their actual Twitter links and I'll link it down below. Give them a follow because without them, we wouldn't actually get the actual full translations and understanding of all of this, because this was actually from the official Xenoverse 2 website, but it's all in Japanese. It's the Japanese website. So we're going to go ahead and get into all of it. I'm very, very interested to see what actually did change. Now, I don't play this game competitively. I don't play it online at all. So it's not like, you know, super vital for me to know, but I do like to kind of just like understand what skills and attacks or super souls that they have altered since the last update. And I know a lot of you guys have been looking for patch notes and asking me, like, are there any patch notes available? And Vamplosion did provide it. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to stop, you know, talking about everything else. Let's do it. Let's do it. So skill number 1 here, Kamehameha. Apparently now it is easier to hit easier to hit a knocked back enemy. Okay, fixed problem where you would miss an enemy when using the vanished version during Super Saiyan. So I guess whenever you go Super Saiyan, you have the little, like, you know, teleportation vanish thing. There was a problem where it didn't connect or whatever. I guess I could see that. Again, like, I don't really play competitively or anything or really even notice it that often, but I'm pretty sure that definitely has to be a problem. So that's improved. That's great. We have boost Kamehameha here, reduce the frames after a successful hit or guard. We have Genocide Shell that got increased damage. So Genocide Shell just got a straight up buff in terms of damage. The Gallic Gun made it easier to hit an enemy who has been knocked back. So similar to, you know, Kamehameha. Fixed a problem where you would miss an enemy when the vanished version during Super Saiyan. So Gallic Gun and Kamehameha kind of went hand in hand. They are very similar. It's just that one is Vegeta's and one is, you know, Goku's and everything. So that's good that they did improve those. You know, I could definitely see people having an annoyance and a problem with that. Saucer Blade, my boy, my boy Salsa. I think that's Salsa, right? Yeah. Increase stamina damage if blocked. Okay, there you go. That got a little bit of a buff as well. Crazier Finger Shot. We have adjusted damage reaction when the enemy is hit. Power Blitz got it made easier to hit an opponent or an enemy who has been knocked back. So again, similar to like Gallic Gun and Kamehameha, just that annoying thing. So whenever I guess they get knocked back, maybe things just don't connect. There's like a disconnection with the actual attack. So hopefully that is something that you guys have noticed throughout using these. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and try it out for yourself and let me know down below in the comment section if that actually has been something that has helped and it has been improved. Fighting Sun, I think that is that I think it is Shenron, right? What is it? Nova. I almost said Neo Shenron. Yeah, Nova Shenron. I think that's his attack. Can't remember. Increase the status boost, adjusted so you recover more ki and stamina when used. So got a little bit of a buff there. That's quite nice to have. Yeah, that's nice. That's actually really good for fighting Sun. Again, I don't use like any of these skills, but for those of you that do use that in a more competitive aspect, hopefully that is helping. Dragon Flash Bullet, which I think that one is from Omega, if I'm not mistaken. Got a buff, it increased damage, and made hit detection quicker. Wow, that sounds great. That actually just sounds great. Like, everything just A-OK perfect on that one. Dragon Thunder. Adjusted opponent can be hit with a vanish attack if they are blocking. Again, there are some things here that have like a question mark because the translations that carried on over to aren't the best, I guess. So, I mean, I guess you can kind of interpret that from your own, you know, mind and everything. So, Big Bang Kamehameha. Ooh, man, Big Bang Kamehameha. Oh, no. Fix the problem where you would miss an enemy when using the Vanish version during Super Saiyan. Okay, so both Bluff Kamehameha and Big Bang. So when you're in Super Saiyan, again, it's that same thing as Gallic Gun and Kamehameha, normal Kamehameha, where they have that little Vanish teleport after you go Super Saiyan and every other, you know, Super Saiyan after that. So I guess that is good that they actually did correct that, whichever problem that it really did have. Consecutive enemy beam. I think that's energy beam. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Consecutive energy beam. I think that's a little mistranslation there. Easier to hit a knockback enemy. Same stuff here with Gallic Cannon. Easier to hit back a knockback enemy. Fix the problem where you would miss an enemy when using the Vanish during Super Saiyan. So again, all the same type of stuff there. Elite Beam made it easier to hit with. Elite Shooting reduced the damage. So Elite Shooting, I guess, was apparently too OP before in DLC 10 and everything post DLC 11, so they actually had to nerf that shit. I find that hilarious. Elite, out of all the skills that they could have nerfed or anything, they do Elite Shooting, but I don't know. I don't ever use it, so I don't know if that move was like really all that great that they had to reduce the damage, but I just find that funny because it's one of Chaco's. I'm in jacking off too much, and then he can't Elite Shooting anymore. Oh lord. All right. Destructive Ray made it easier to hit with. For the most part, from what I'm seeing, is that most of these have been buffed or just improved. Elite Shooting has been the only one that has got effed up. But there is one skill that a lot of people were pissed about that I'll get into. Darkness Twin Star made it easier, or sorry, made it so that you can make an additional input straight after firing. It also made it so an opponent is knocked further back when hit with the barrier, and made additional inputs easier to hit with. So Darkness Twin Star sounds excellent. Lots of good stuff. 3 new points on that actually sound like they all pretty much got improved. So, hey, thumbs up there. Oh man, Time Skip Flash Skewer. Got a lot of stuff on this one. Reduced infinity frames after attack. Reduced the damage, made blockable, made so the move can be canceled partway through, decreased the time needed for an opponent to Z-Vanish when hit. Again, Flash Skewer, I know it's one of Hit's moves. I know Hit is a very good character, and I know, you know, everything that he's got, his entire kit is excellent. So, I can understand why they would nerf anything from him, but damn, they made this sound like it's complete shit now. I don't know if it's actually bad. I haven't tested it or anything, so y'all let me know. Go try out Time Skip Flash Gear if you haven't already, and let me know if it sucks now. That does suck, just seeing not a single good thing about it or a single improvement. Like, I'm not even saying it needed a buff or anything at all. Just like, oh, was there something wrong with it that they fixed? No, they just reduced everything, made it blockable, and decreased the time. I feel so bad for anybody that uses the skill on the, you know, on the regular. Okay, Divine Retribution from Goku Black. Increase the time until opponent can escape when hit. So, I guess that is, a good thing, right? Increase the time until opponent can escape when hit. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Here it is. Getting into the one that I've been thinking about since I started this video. The main reason why I'm doing this video. Meditation. Meditation is the one that everybody is upset about. And it's allegedly because it got a reduction in the time. So it is definitely nerfed. This is the one that was most notable. So it states here that it increased the time until move is complete, but it decreases the effective time. Made it easier to increase ki when activated. So there are some at least okay good things about it as well that they did. But the biggest thing that is annoying that people were used to initially was that I think it the time that it initially had, like the time frame, I think it was like at least a full minute. I think. I could be wrong. Now it's been reduced down to about, I think, from what people were saying, it's like 20 to 30 seconds or something like that. I think it's like 20 seconds. So that's a big change. That's a big change. Like reducing it like more than 50%. And then, like, you know, you're so used to it from playing since DLC 6, you know, Extra Pack 2, which that was from 2018 when that, I think, first came out. So I 100% understand why people would be really annoyed by that and pissed. But I don't know, was meditation, in your opinion, comment down below, was meditation really necessary to nerf like that? Let me know. Again, I don't really use it that often. I mean, I never use any of these skills because I'm always playing with mods. So I don't know if that's something that is a big issue, but from what I've seen from even my own comment section and other, you know, Xenoverse content creators, looks like a lot of people are annoyed by the meditation situation there. So that definitely did get a big nerf in terms of the time. I mean, I think that's one of the most vital things that meditation offers, is the fact that, you know, you have that large time frame, and it was good to have that increased key, and you do need the increased key for a good amount of time. So 20 seconds, yeah, that's yikes. Ray Blast, okay, Ray Blast from I think Kefla made it easier to opponents with slower attacks by increasing the time opponents are knocked back. Again, just one of those knockback things. Both Spirit Blaster and Punisher Shield got increased damage, so they got some nice buffs. All right, so shoutouts to Gogeta Blue mains, or anybody that likes Gogeta Blue skills. There you go. Now, those are all, I think, key-based. So in the blue is all key-based. Now we're getting into the melee-based, if I'm not mistaken, or are these ultimates? No, I think, no, these are ultimates. These are ultimates. My bad. That's what the red is. So we're having ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. You get an increased damage on only the second input, which, I mean, I think that, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, second input, so you get increased damage. So Kaioken Kamehameha got a buff, so those of you that like that, good stuff there. Saiyan Spirit made it easier to hit with. Explosion Assault made it easier to hit with. Hellzone Grenade made unblockable when an opponent is looking around. So now I guess whenever they're like, oh shit, like Hellzone Grenade's coming, they can't block it. They can't block it at all. So the Weekend, which by the way was one of my favorite moves to use in Xenoverse 1, made it easier to hit an opponent when close. Technically it's harder since the stun on startup was removed. So that's a yikes there, but I guess they try to make an improvement with you know, close range, you know, attack or whatever. So, Destructive Ball, I think is supposed to be, aka Sphere Destruction from Beerus, if I'm not mistaken. Made it easier to hit opponents on the ground. So, I can actually say right there, that's great. That's great, because I always notice that, even with mods, because some mods actually use some vanilla skills, and his Sphere Destruction would always miss anytime I was shooting it down to an opponent on the ground. But that's just probably because I suck at the game. This one is, I never know how to pronounce this. Concerto of Destruction. I don't know why I want to like add like a Spanish kind of like tongue roll, like concerto, like, you know, yeah. It got increased damage and made it easier to hit with. I love how Vamplosion puts Concerto of Destruction, whatever. Like, he agrees with me, like, just like, whatever. But yeah, increased damage, made it easier to hit with. There you go. Boom. It got a big buff. So, if those of you that like, you know, Vados's titties, there you go. This is the same thing twice. Oh, okay. I think Concerto of Destruction or whatever. Let me scroll over and let me see the actual... Yes, okay, that they just repeated 36 and 30, lines 36 and 37 for whatever reason. I don't know why. Cooler Supernova made it easier to hit with an opponent on the ground. Again, same thing as Sphere Destruction, since they're both very similar. So, great stuff there. The Doria Launcher increased the amount of Ki Blast to make it easier to hit with when move changes from Beam to Blast. So, that's good. That's good. So, it looks like they got more Ki Blasts out there. I actually used that move a couple of times back in... whenever I think the beta was going on. I don't use it ever since then, but I'm just saying, like, I remember that. That move was pretty cool. Revenge Deathball. Revenge Deathball! Easier to hit with the opponent on the ground. That one is from, what's his face? The Super Baby 2, Baby Vegeta. So again, another one of those just giant balls that they're throwing as an ultimate. Prominence Flash made it easier to hit an opponent when close, so close range. That's better. You would think that would be, it would be actually harder if you're away from them because it's a beam or whatever. So they would improve that, but I guess there was a problem whenever you were in close range, I assume. And, oh, wait, hold on. I think there was. If you were right next to them, it would, like, the blast, there was, like, a gap in between the blast. Is that what that means? I don't know. I actually don't know. But I always noticed that there were some skills that there was a gap in between the blast and the character using it. and if you were super close, like literally like right in front of them, it would just go right behind them. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's an actual thing in the vanilla game, but where I play mods, it happens. Break Strike here made it easier to hit an opponent when close. For Energy Field, I believe that these are all evasives in gray, if I'm not mistaken. When increasing the barrier with a long button press, fix the problem where the move would stop when getting hit. Okay, so now it doesn't get, like, negated whenever getting hit, I guess. So it's pretty good there. Purification, which is the Majin Buu transformation. Change so you recover stamina when transform and not when boost dashing. So I guess that is a good improvement there. All of Kaioken times 1, times 3, and times 20 made it so that you don't recover stamina when being hit. So got a little bit of a nerf there, if I'm not mistaken. Skill explanations, changed some skill explanations. I guess there were some errors and just things that they had to, you know, improve, especially after these buffs and nerfs. So obviously that makes sense. Now for the Partner Super Souls. We got a lot of these. So these are all the changes that they did with Partner Super Souls. Add the following Super Souls for custom partners. There's no use in translating these here because they use the lines from the dub. You can find more information about Super Souls here. So the ones that, okay, I don't know exactly what changed, but the ones that did change, I guess, are Goku times 2, Gohan Future times 1, you retard, that's the quote. Gohan Adult times 1, Hercule times 1, Perfect Cell times 1, Tien times 1, Broly times 1, and Pan times 4. So, I mean, if you're really interested about custom partners or whatever, I'll link it down below. It just takes you to another spreadsheet, and it just shows you literally every single one of these Super Souls and what they do and the effects and everything, if you're really all that interested in all the changes and things. So, I can link that down below for y'all, but I'm not going to go over every single one. All it says right now is, he even said that, like, there's no use in translating these because it's the lines from the dub, which obviously, like, you know, is how Super Souls are. But all I'm saying is that the times 2, times 1 is just showing, like, how many of that character-specific one, I think, is getting changed. So, I mean, I don't think anybody really cares all that much about Partner Super Souls. It's not a big deal. I think more people are more inclined to want to know what's going on with the attacks, because a lot of these can be learned by CAC, or, you know, there are probably characters that you use that you like that can do that. So again, big master shoutouts to Vamplosion, as well as Reach Out, Demon Boy, and RDF 2050. Much love to them. Thank you guys for actually getting all this out here. I know a lot of you guys were asking for patch notes. I'm probably not the best, most certified person to be talking about this kind of stuff, just because I don't really use these skills ever, but I thought I'd at least put the video out here and at least the information. I'll link it down below if you want to read over it yourself, so that you guys can get a better understanding of it. If you have any questions or concerns about anything, let me know down below as well. I'll try my best to respond in a timely manner. But again, go check out @Vamplosion. He's the one that actually linked me to this and provided the translations. So without this beautiful man here, we wouldn't be able to actually have all this info. So thank you again for sticking with me and for all the support on all of the content since DLC 11 released. I really, really do appreciate it. You guys have been awesome and amazing. I hope we can keep it going with all the new content that, you know, I want to post every single day. I post daily, if you guys don't know. So be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. It would be awesome if you could. And even if you don't want to, that's fine. Nobody's forcing you to watch the content. But I love that you guys have been enjoying everything, because I've been having a blast too. So if there's anything else that you guys want to know, let me know, and I'll try to find out what's going on with anything else regarding this DLC. Alright, that's going to be it. Peace out, take care, and please stay safe out there. Wear a mask, especially with, you know, COVID, as well as the hurricanes and everything that are going on. Please stay safe and be smart. Peace!